I'm Emily and I run NE Surf in Bamburgh. We're a surf school and we teach from beginner to advanced. We teach group lessons, private lessons, and we're also doing some projects for the community to try and make surfing more accessible and also promote surfing for mental health and wellbeing. I feel totally at home outdoors. Surfing is almost like a road to nowhere. And a road to nowhere is not a negative thing, it's kind of just being. So surfing is not going to get you anywhere. Like going for a surf, everything's going to be the same when you get out the surf. You're just going to come at it with a different mindset. Sitting on a sofa is comfy, but it's not comfy because it's not comfy in there. That's not what we're supposed to do for hours and hours and hours, or sitting in an office chair. It doesn't feel like what our bodies or what our brains are designed to do. Every child or young person should get an opportunity to develop a passion. I can see when I teach other people to surf how someone can come with really little confidence, and then over time, or over a year or two of surfing, it completely changes their outlook and their confidence. Being able to deal with being scared, being in a situation you can't control, and being able to get to a point where you can't necessarily control it, but you can work with that. You can work with that environment you can't control. Being able to do that in the water can really help you to be able to do that in your personal life. So I grew up riding horses. The same unexplainable thing that kept me going in miserable weather and shoveling poo drove me to then get battered in the surf over and over and over and over again until I got to a point where I could do it. Surfing probably doesn't seem that technical if you aren't that interested in it. It's just someone like going along or going out and coming back. It is so technical when you think about the tides and the wind and the swell. And I remember hearing people talk about the conditions when I first started surfing and thinking, I will absolutely never understand what they're talking about and how what it looks like relates to what they're saying. But I guess over time you do start to learn that. What is not to love about Bamburgh? It is genuinely the most insane beach. I honestly don't think I've seen a beach that's as striking as this beach. It's crazy. The community's really nice, everyone's really friendly. Everyone's happy when they come here as well. Like if you've not been here before and you're seeing it for the first time, it is genuinely mind-blowing. And I find it mind-blowing and I see it every day. Surfing in its essence is catching a wave. So you don't have to be able to stand up to do that, and there's a really awesome community growing of people who are making surfing more accessible to people with physical limitations. The big thing about why I want to make it more accessible is that it is so impactful for a person's mental health. I think having time where you're not thinking about yourself and your own life and your own issues and struggles, like really internal things, having that break from that allows you to open your mind up to what really matters and what's really going on in the world, and I think it gives you a lot of perspective. You can go into the surf worrying or stressing about something, and then come out and you haven't thought about it, you're not then thinking about it, and then you realise, okay, well, that wasn't that important. I think it's just really important to have a space where people can just be present. Yeah, I'm 100% addicted. I think it's almost selfish the amount that I want to do it. Yeah, it's weird. I feel like the outdoors, there's so many different places that feel like home. Nature is home.